They have told you that Canada, for example, welcomes a lot of immigrants. At the point of visa application, you need to show the visa officer beyond reasonable doubt that you are going to return back to your home country. Hi guys. So I have received a lot of questions from those of you that are trying to relocate abroad with your family, especially to Canada and to the US, asking me when it's the right time for you to apply for your visa for your family. So basically, you want to know if you can apply for your visa for yourself, you the student, alongside with your family at the same time. So today I am going to be answering that question for us. So pull up your chair, listen, and stay tuned. All right, so this is how it works. Perhaps you may have heard that when you're applying for visa, you want to relocate with your family, especially if you're going via the study abroad pathway. Don't apply at the same time with your family. Yeah, you can relate, right? A lot of you have heard that. And this is why people tell you that. Let's establish the reason why, and then we can explain further. So the reason why you have heard that is that even though you are applying to go to this country and they have told you that Canada, for example, welcomes a lot of immigrants, at the point of visa application, you need to show the visa officer beyond reasonable doubt that you are going to return back to your home country. And how do you show that you are going to return back to your home country? You can show that by proving that you have ties in your home country. So what are ties? Ties is anything that would make you want to go back, that will make you return to your country. That's what a tie is. So when it comes to relocation, there are two kinds of ties. There is the family tie and there is the economic ties. So now this brings us to the big question. Should I, the student, relocate alone, or should I go with my kids first while my spouse stays behind and joins us later? Or should I go with my spouse first while my kids remain at home and they can join us later? Or should I go with my entire family, me, my spouse, and my children? Which one is going to work? So to answer this question, it depends on the ties that you have. There is no one case fits all. It depends on the ties that you have. It is based on the individual situation. So when it comes to ties, like I said earlier, there's family ties and there's economic ties. When we talk about family ties, we're talking about leaving your family member behind. So that's where we now talk about you going alone and leaving a few members of your family, maybe your spouse or your children or a combination of both. So that's family ties. And this is why you have heard that, yeah, go first and bring your family later so that they don't deny you your visa. So that's one way to show that you have ties, family ties. Another way to show that you have ties is economic ties. So economic ties are things like, as the word implies, economic. Things like landed property, investments in your home country, house, a business in your home country, a job in your home country, so employment. So when it comes to like employment, it means that maybe your current employer is giving you a letter to say that you are going on study leave and that you're going to come back to the job in maybe 2 years, that the job is going to remain for you, you're going to come back to the job. Or the hope of a job. So you can be proving that, okay, yes, this degree, I'm going to do this degree, and he's going to give me the skills that I require for me to come back to my home country and work in Dangote Holdings, for example. Or you can put the name of the company there. So the hope of a job. So like things like stocks, for example, a business. So you have a business that is already running and established, and you tell them that, okay, as you're leaving, maybe your brother or your mother is going to handle your business for you until you come back, while you will be managing the business remotely as you study. So these are examples of economic ties. Economic ties are things that you show that you have in your home country that will make you want to come back. So you can show either of them. If you are trying to relocate with your entire family, you can show either family ties or economic ties. The thing is that many people do not have economic ties in their home country. So because they don't have any economic ties, it's easier for them to now use their family as proof of ties when they're applying for their visa. So that's why you see that the student goes first while the husband and the children or the wife and the children remain at home. So at the end of the day, based on this video, you can now understand that this situation, it is not a one case fits all, but individual specific. So what is your task now? You listening to me, you need to now evaluate yourself and see that, okay, what do I have that I can use as ties? Check your economic situation. Do you have a house? Do you have a landed property? Do you have a business? Do you have investments? What can you have that you can show? And remember, when you are showing these economic ties, you must add proof. So you cannot just say that you have a house without showing the documents of the house. You cannot say you have investment without showing the investment documents. You claim that you have a business, you must show your business registration, your business invoices, your business bank statement, something to show that this thing is running. So if you check and you have checked that you don't have any economic ties, then your best bet is to use family ties. So this means that you leave some members of your family at home while some people go, just to show that you have ties that you're going to return back to your family. That being said, I know that many of you do not want to hear that you're going to leave your member of your family at home. Really, it's a difficult situation. But think about it. Isn't it better that some of you go first, while in a few months the others join you, than for them to deny all of you the visa? This is something to think about. I cannot answer this question for you. But just know that when it comes to relocating abroad, whether the student goes alone or the student and the spouse goes first and leaves their children at home, or the student and the children goes and leave their spouse at home, whichever combination you decide to use is going to be based on the nature of the ties you have, whether economic or family ties. Guys, so I hope that you have learned something from this video today. If you have stayed till the end, thank you for staying to the end. I hope that you have learned something from this video today. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you can get new videos like this notified anytime I upload videos. And all the best in your visa application.